What's up, guys? Girl Be Nice T coming straight at you from Channel 54, la Canal 54, the Channel Lima Sulufa, the Chanel Limang Purapa, and the Channel O Shipsa. So I'm coming at you guys tonight because I'm driving home and I wanted to explain a little bit about, my keto journey. So I decided to start trying to get healthy and started to really get serious about bringing my sugars down, because you guys all know I'm diabeticals, full of sugar. That's why I'm Be Nice with all that sugar, and I'm sweet and all that stuff. So anyways, so I want to come on here and just tell you guys a little bit about my keto journey. Sorry it's dark because I'm driving home. But so I started the first week of December, and I decided that I was going to get a person to cook my food to see if it worked, because I have a cousin. She did it. She had somebody make her food weekly, and I saw the change in her. She lost weight. She's healthier. She's, more energetic. Of course, when you lose weight, you have more energy, And she was very faithful with her meal plan, and she exercised, walked, and stuff. And so it really helped her out. So she introduced that program to my sister and I. And we decided, okay, in December we're gonna do it. So even with even knowing that the holidays are coming, I was like, let's do it, because we have to start somewhere. I could keep postponing and pushing off, and then I'd never get started, right? So we start. So it was very expensive weekly, but then you think about it and you're like, if I'm gonna invest in something, it might as well be an investment in myself. Right? So if I'm going to pay that much money, I'm going to make sure that I stick to this plan and that I eat all the food that's there that this lady is going to provide for us, because it's so expensive. All right. So I'm going to leave out the price, but the foods that she makes. So this is the plan. If you use her name is Jasmine, and she's a chef, and she gives you a questionnaire before you even do her keto meal plan. She does keto meal plan, vegetarian. She totally caters to what your needs are. So you fill out this questionnaire about, what you like, what you don't like, how are your sugars in the morning and the afternoon? What are your goals? Is it just weight loss, or do you want to work on your sugars? All that stuff. So she really wants to get to know you as an individual, and I appreciate that. So she caters all her meal plans for you, specifically for you, according to the questionnaire that you give her. And you can text her anytime if you have any questions, or ask her, is it okay if I eat this? Is it okay if I eat that? Right? So she'll let you know if it's okay or not. And she also does her research about the food and what food she can make according to whatever it is that your plan. So I decided to go with the keto plan, so I can eat meat. So my weakness is breads and carbs and diet soda. So I've been drinking diet soda for over 10 years, and I stopped. And I haven't drank a diet soda yet. I stopped for this is going on week 5, and I'm okay. But the first 2 days, well, let me tell you guys about the whole meal stuff. So this is how her meal plan works. So you get for meals on Sunday dropped off to your house, just like Uber Eats. They leave it on your porch, right? She does this delivery service, and the food that you get Sunday night is for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So each day you're gonna get 5 containers: breakfast, lunch, dinner, a snack, and a shake. If you don't want the shake, then there's 2 snacks. It totally depends on you when you want to eat your snack or your shake. So for me, I'm a person on the go, so I did breakfast, I did breakfast, a shake, lunch, a snack, and then dinner. So if you stick to those 5 things that she gives you, it really works. Because in the first 2 weeks, I lost 10 pounds. I'm on week 5, and I'm still at that 10 pounds. I didn't lose any more, because as time went on, I'm not gonna lie, I added in certain stuff. I asked her, can I eat nuts? I know a lot of people eat like almonds and stuff, and she said yes. Make sure it's not salted, she'll tell you what kind. So I started eating roasted almonds, unsalted, roasted cashews, and Brazilian nuts, and just all those nuts, just roasted and unsalted, right? And then it was raining and stuff, so I wasn't able to exercise. So that put like a kind of damper on losing the weight. So going into the whole keto thing, the weight, I wanted to lose weight, but I was more concerned, and I want to say my focus was more on my blood sugars. So my blood sugars were very high, every morning very high. And of course it's going to be high if I'm eating like I don't have diabetes, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is so hard for me to say no when someone says, come on girl, let's go eat. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go, free food, that's me, hey. You know, but eating sweets and desserts and stuff also. You know, I didn't have control. I didn't say no to any of that good stuff, right? So who wants to say no? So that was a part of my whole downfall with my sugars and stuff. So waking up in the morning, my sugars would be so high. When I got on this plan, it took about 2 to 3 weeks. And in the morning when I would take my sugars, now mind you, the first 2 to 3 weeks, I was strict. I did not deviate from the plan. I didn't add any nuts. I didn't add anything. I totally stuck to her plan. Those 5 things I could eat and nothing but water. I lost 10 pounds in the first 2 weeks. And the third week, I lost another pound gain, because after the third week, I was adding nuts. You know, I was adding things like that. But the good thing was my sugars were low. So the first 2 weeks, I would say you see results in like the end of the first week, second week, you'll see your results. So by the second week, I was seeing my sugars drop drastically. And let me tell you, when I say drastically, I'm talking about a person who used to wake up in the morning with sugars of 300 and waking up now to 170, 180. So the normal that the doctors would like us to have our sugars is 120. I'm kicking 170 right now and I'm ecstatic. Do I need to make more improvements? Of course, I want to get down to that 120 or even below that. And I really want to make it happen. So that's my focus and that's my goal. And that's why I really believe in this plan, because it has dropped me down for my sugars so much that like I'm beside myself, like, okay, girl, pat yourself on the back. So, I mean, the foods that she cooks, I know I can make it myself, but I don't know the ingredients. So the food that she makes for me, I've been posting it up. It doesn't, like, I don't gain weight from eating the foods that she makes. So like, she'll make this, which is one of my favorites. She'll make this vegan pasta, macaroni and cheese with broccoli. No salt added, because I taste no salt, but she adds spices in there, like a little hot spice to give it some flavor, and it's fine. And it tastes good. And it's also about portion control. And it's in this little container, like so, like literally like that. It's in a little container. And honestly, I can tell you, it makes me full when I stick to the plan and I'm eating like every 2 hours. I'm having a breakfast. For example, my breakfast for a day would be, and it's different every day, it's not the same. 1 hard-boiled egg and 3 or 4 slices of mozzarella cheese. That's breakfast. Snack time would be a vegan muffin. Lunch would be, she gave me, I want to say carnitas pozole with hominy and beans. And it didn't taste like the regular pozole that I'm used to, of course. But it was good and it was filling. And then I had a shake. If I don't do the shake in the morning, I do it at night. I had a shake and then my dinner. And that was it. And so some of the foods were, let me tell you, all of the foods were foreign to me, because I am not used to eating all that healthy, small portion food. But it benefited me so much that, you know, I try to continue to do it. So right now, financially, I have to stop. But I know that the way she cooks her foods, even her granola she makes, you can tell it's not, when I taste it, it's not your, what is that, Hidden Valley Nature Walk granola. She makes it and she puts craisins in there and you can tell. And something else I ate that she made had coconut in it. So she does take her time as a chef to make and customize each person's meal, because my sister was doing vegan and her meals were not the same as mine, and she was doing fish. So mine was I was able to eat meat, no breads, no carbs, and no sugars. So on my meal plan, she hardly gave me meat, and I think that's also why I was able to lose consistently and keep it off. So she would give me sometimes 3 slices of chicken with a salad, and she would give me, I'm not a big beef eater, like 4 slices of beef with the salad, and we're talking thin, small slices, and it would be filling. So even if it's something that was foreign to me and I didn't know, I would eat it just so I wouldn't get hungry. And I think it's also a mindset thing, like, okay, you're eating this, eat that, and you'll be fine, right? So at night was the hardest. The first 2 days, guys, I gotta say, were my hardest. The first 2 days. I was at work, and I actually do better on the meal plan when I'm at work and not at home or not on vacation, because when I'm driving around, and sometimes it's hard to warm up your lunch, you're at a store. But when I'm at work, I'm at work. I'm sitting, I can monitor what I eat, warm up my lunch, go back to my desk, you know, stuff like that. So the first 2 days of the plan were very hard. The first week was very hard for me, only because I'm so used to having so much sugar, eating so much sugar, so much carbs, so much sweets, and diet sodas, that I was on a up, you know, I was awake, alert. But the first 2 days I was so tired. I didn't really have much energy because my body was trying to adjust to my new meal plan, my new change in foods. And so the first 2 days I was really tired. The first whole week, I could say I was tired. I would be driving and I'm like, I'm so tired. And it's because my body was going through that. I would think they call it, what, ketosis. I haven't read totally about it, so I don't want to say anything that's not factual. So I did all that, and this is like my 5th week, and it's going to be my last week. And if I do go back on it, which I think I am, you know, but right now I can't do it, but this is my last week. So we'll see how much I lose, and my sugars are still the same. I'm really trying. The lowest that I've been with my sugars is 170. Remember, the goal is 120. And so this week, again, 170. I think I was 180 one day. But seeing those numbers just really like motivates me to keep going. And so I'm very mindful of what I eat. And I love me some Korean food. I love the tofu soup, which I think is healthy. The only setback, I think, would be the salt intake, the sodium, because the Koreans use a lot of that gochujang paste that has a lot of salt, and the kimchi has a lot of salt. But their side dishes, or their banchan, is like all vegetables. And so that can be another go-to meal for me when I'm off of this keto meal plan. I mean, there's a bunch of things that you can substitute, add in, you know, but when I'm on the keto meal plan, I try not to deviate. And of course, I'm not going to deprive myself, because we all know what happens when you deprive. You get cray-cray and eat whatever you see in sight. So I did go to Hawaii for New Year's. I did eat outside of the plan, but I didn't overdo it like I would have if I wasn't being mindful. So instead of having 2 pancakes, I would have had 1, you know. And so those are the things, or those are the tips that I would say, the benefits of doing the keto meal plan. And it really helped. And so I am just, you know, I thank my cousin for introducing this program to me. And it's all about control, portion control, the foods we eat, what we put in our body, and how they affect us. It's going to make us either lose weight or gain weight. It's going to either, if you're diabetical like myself, either make your sugars go up or go down. But all in all, with my whole keto journey, it's been great. And I really do appreciate what this chef Jasmine does in taking her time to individualize and customize each of her customers' meal plans. And so it worked great for me. And I'm going to continue, even though this is my last week of keto, I'm going to continue eating as if I were on that meal plan, but just with different foods. I know it's not going to be as effective, because when she cooks her foods, I'm telling you, no salt, You know, it's not as bland, but then you get used to it, you know. So I know that whatever it is that I'm gonna make, I have to be mindful. I have to try and, you know, look at the packages. And let me tell you, I was one of them hater people. I would walk into Whole Foods, Sprouts, and all I would see was people with their heads down looking at boxes, reading all the ingredients. And now what do? I do the same damn thing. So Bernice, you need to zzz it, because one day you might just turn around and do the same thing like I am now. You see? So a big shout out to those people who read the labels and the boxes, because I understand what you're going through. So anyways, all in all, with my keto meal plan journey, it's been great. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to do it. Be mindful of what I eat. Water, no sodas. Of course, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to cheat. We all have to cheat at least once. We don't have to, but I'm saying I don't want to deprive myself of you know, the little things that I enjoy. And sometimes when I'm craving something, I just need a bite or two just to get rid of that craving, and then I'm good. So for me, it was a total mindset. I had to change my way of thinking. I had to set my mind to it. I had to get ready and say, okay, let's do this. Because if I were to go into it and just be like, yeah, whatever, I would stop the next day. But I'm happy to say that I was able to get through these 5 weeks, and I do notice a difference. I did lose some weight, total 10 pounds, and I am hoping to lose more. But the numero uno thing is that my sugars went down drastically, and it's wonderful. I mean, from 300 to 170, you do the math, because I can't, I'm driving. So very happy. Would I recommend the keto plan to you guys? I would. It's pricey, but it's totally worth it. And like I said, if I'm going to invest money, I'll invest in myself. So are there other keto meal plans and other chefs out there? There are. Find one that's fitting for you. If you haven't started, start now. Like I told myself, it doesn't matter that the holidays are around the corner. If I don't start now, I'm going to keep postponing it and pushing it off and pushing it off. So I finally did something about it. So I am excited. The weather has been better, so I will be able to walk. I'm not the type to go into the gym and put on my tight spandex and tights and my sports bra and go on the treadmill and stuff. I'm more of the outside. Let me walk around the neighborhood and let me do a couple of blocks and look at the scenery. Yeah, that's me. I'd rather do that. So that's the kind of exercise that I'm going to do. I am going to do a little food tasting here and there, because on the vlog, I am going to taste different foods. They might not be as healthy, but remember, be mindful. I'm not going to eat as much, small portions, just so I can get through my vlog and experience different foods with all of you. Hopefully you're journeying with me so we can, you know, experience what life has out there for us. Because, you know, with this pandemic and all, you know, you just don't know, which is unfortunate. But we just got to keep it going, keep it pushing. Let's live to the fullest. Let's get it together. Let's eat healthy, stay healthy, because without health, no wealth. Health over wealth. I mean, we all want to be rich, but, you know, we can't control. Well, we can control that, but what we can't control is our health, so that we can get wealth by working hard. Okay. So I'm sorry that I'm blabbering and blabbing on and off and on and off, but I just wanted to share with you guys my journey. It was very great. It's my last week, and I'm going to continue to be mindful, and in my mind, even after all my meals of this week, I'm still going to keep in my mind that I'm doing keto. So wherever I eat, you know, or whatever I make for myself, I'm going to keep in mind. I think what I'm going to do is buy those containers, the small containers for portion control, and do one container for a meal, one container for this. And we can go to any restaurant, guys. Any restaurant you go to, it's vegan friendly. You can get a salad in any restaurant pretty much. If we go to a hamburger joint, I can eat a hamburger protein style, you know? So it just depends on you and what you're willing to put forth for yourself. 2022, fighting. Let's do it. Let's get healthy. Let's accomplish some of those goals that we set aside to do. And I'm excited. I'm ready to go, 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 go. Hey, you know? All right. So, let's keep it positive. Thank you so much for following me on my keto journey with all the foods that I posted up. Remember, I am going to be tasting some foods that aren't in keto, but I am going to be mindful. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will come back at you guys mañana. Please comment below. Let me know if you have any other keto ideas, keto meal plan suggestions, whatever. Let me know. I'm game to try it. All right. Thank you so much, and I'm out. Bam.